back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to go live here into Cloud9 versus Method. Apologize for the delays. Unfortunately, we're trekking our way through them. But live into the ninth round we are, as Cloud9 versus Method. Going to be Dust 2, the map of choice.
Interesting. And it is a pick and roll kind of map. You can play a more pug style. They have a ringer, but albeit that ringer is swag. So
yeah.
the firepower he brings to the table alone is ridiculous. And I didn't get the pleasure to cast that last match with them, but I heard it was a blowout.
Yeah, and he actually ended, I think, with maybe 3 or 4 deaths by the end.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't carry the team, but he would just entry by himself. Like, the man was on a mission. So yeah, we'll see if that comes out again in this matchup. I'm sure we'll see some fireworks here, as, I don't know, just intriguing to me. I was trying to compare it to like a martial arts kind of thing, in that you spent so time out of the competitive world. Do you come in with ring rust, or do you come in like a ferocious beast? And Swag, he's proven in that match that he's ready to play.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure you can hear the crowd getting hyped right now. Is there any Method fans out here, Chad? I'm not sure. I can't hear it right now. Perhaps the hype's all Method, but let's get right into it here, as we have Method starting on the T side, set up standard at the beginning, but now Cloud9 is going to rotate into a 2-1-2, where Method beginning to take out long. They're waiting for their mid player to smoke off mid. That's going to be Davey. So they're kind of bluffing like it's going to be a catwalk play when the real threat is coming long.
And here we go, Shroud in the pit. He takes down one, make it a second and a third. Arya falls to nothing, and Davey finds himself the last one on the field. Shroud going massive.
That is a difficult start for Method. I mean, do you consider going for the force buy after getting wrecked like that? It looks like they are going to. Davey going down to 700. He was doing this in their last match. They get really low at their money. You see Davey, he's way below the rest of his teammates, and that's just weird.
I would have to agree. Skadoodle got to open up things for Skadoodle thing. Silent goes down. Davey to follow via the nades along a house, and not looking like a good eco round here thus far. We'll see if Method can make something work. Pretty spread out at the moment, and considering Skadoodle got all the info bombs down top middle when he dropped Silent, we'll see if they can work some picks, but not liking their chances.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure we're seeing the best Method right now, because they just got off of a match, the best of one that I had the pleasure of casting, that lasted like 4 hours. I'm not exactly certain. I lost track of time, but that's got to be exhausting mentally.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Swag, got to find the last frag. Flawless round here. Cloud9 just working the bank. As you can see, monetary situation. SMG's going to give them, again, nice bank. So
not
2-0.
A single death.
Yeah, no one going down yet. That is a terrifying thing if you're Method at this point, but we'll see what they have here. Smoking a flash, P250s.
And they're heading towards B with the bomb. Strebber working out mid. They're spotting mid with Arya. That's quite dangerous considering Skadoodle just opened up the last round with the scout. He's going to go for more with the jump play. Nothing comes out of nowhere at long. Where did this guy come from? Now they're going to try to execute into B. Problem being everybody at A has already went down.
Yeah, this is not looking so good. Here they come. Swag going to be holding this close range angle, and he gets all 3 of them as they try and breach into the B-bomb site. 3-0, as still no one's died.
Yeah, five boot tanks on the board still. This for 3 rounds in, not a single death for Cloud9. Hopefully the gun round for Method will change that, but we're going to find out. Swag using the AWP. This is going to get interesting. He's holding the B side, so it's a 3-2, 3 long, 2 in towards B. And if Method execute quickly into a mid to B, that's problematic. Oh, Swag goes down. That's the first death of Cloud9.
Yeah, there we go. Davey opening up the round here. AWP going to be dropped over in the B bomb site. So Freakazoid now all alone. Nothing is playing towards middle. We can see the T's attempting to pressure there. It might pivot towards Catwalk, though. And you can see losing a player, how detrimental it is now to Cloud9, as they got to weaken their defense just a little bit. So
right now, Freak has the op. Like, what's going on here? Freak and Swag using the op same round?
Right. This is craziness. Nothing trying to find something over the smoke. He knows that they're out there. Goes for the pop flash play, and he will spray down 1, 2. Can't get the third. Justin eventually with the trade, but Freakazoid takes down Davey. Shroud down by Strebber. 2-on-2 with 45 remaining on the clock here.
I mean, they have position on Freakazoid, but Skadoodle's position is still unknown. You know he's lurking with the op somewhere, and he's below the CT spawn. Looks like he just wants to play retake along with his teammate Freakazoid. Jumping into the spawn, goes down with the bomb. Justin.
Wow. All right, Justin going for the YOLO play. Strebber now left 1v2 as, well, maybe if you got the jump on him, it worked, but instead Strebber now 1v1. Takes down Skadoodle, finds Freakazoid, but can't make it happen. 1v1 picked up by Freak. Triple kill on the round and 4-0 moving into round 5.
I mean, I'm not certain why Justin would jump into the spawn. I mean, if he's just feeling frisky or if he thought he had a read on where Skadoodle was, I'm not certain. But that was just suicide. You got to think Freak is in the area, like lurking in B or at least around it. But maybe they thought Skadoodle was mid. I just can't get a read on why they would do that.
Interesting stuff. Skadoodle opens up the round towards middle, spots him trying to hop across the double doors, and going to take down another Freakazoid there to help out on the crossfire. Strebber, 1v5. And this is really bleak. 2-1-1-0-0 frag sheet for the Method members.
How many rounds has Cloud9 lost?
Period. Well, it's 16-1 in their one match that they played. So,
yeah, so they've lost one round
this
entire tournament. And then we already had one of the favorites, CLG, being eliminated. That's another threat from Cloud9 gone. These guys, in the more and more they play like this, and if they can put another crazy scoreline on board, the confidence is just going to be abundant from them. Yeah. And a confident C9 is a deadly one.
Yeah, it certainly is. Again, Freak yet to go down. We're going to see 3-man pressure from the CT side, going to prevent this long play, and they do drop a Molotov, need to follow here from nothing. He's got Shroud in the pit. He does spot them out towards the blue bin. This incendiary is going to be ruthless. They're white screen as well. They're all burning, and Shroud from the pit with a flashbang and an incendiary gets the job done.
Oh, poor Method. All three of them blind and burning all at the same time.
Not this way.
And they got out long. You're at the blue bin, trying to work that pit, but just get absolutely shut down by Shroud. And now Silent with his AWP economic damage. He's gonna try to do it. Nothing will fall to the op of Silent, but still 4 CTs remaining. I mean, the best Silent can hope for here is to save his AWP or strip away a couple of weapons. But the way Cloud9 is playing, they're playing really confident, but you see in this situation, they're playing so smart. They're just not going to give up any more weapons.
Shroud close on long. Can't hit the shot there from Silent. And the quad kill. Again, Shroud with the magical incendiary. That was some fantastic stuff from him. And again, don't want to get caught in that real estate. Potential there. Here we go. Another rifle round. We'll see if Method can provide anything. 6-0. Swag will be back with an op on the field, and he is out middle. Not going to receive any action. It's nothing on long, and he does take down one. Silent with the trade. Shroud is there. He's going to try and pull back towards the cross.
Yeah, he does make it back. Method might have been able to catch him out. Couldn't do it. Cloud9 thinking about boosting Skadoodle. I'd imagine he's going to peek rail. No AWP to contest for Method. How many is Skadoodle going to get here? I have no idea. A couple. Oh, the first shot. Still with long control is Method, but when you have to do a Skadoodle on top of the bomb site and you don't have an AWP, you don't have much utility, any utility, this is such a hard round to come back from.
Swag puts the damage onto Davey through middle here, and well, that incendiary is going to force them to backpedal. Freakazoid is pushed through B. So we'll see how this works out. Swag going into upper tunnel is going to try and find an angle. First frag out of Silent. Ridiculous one. Misses the next. But it's only Strebber now as he deals with Swag. That was Skadoodle onto Davey. 1v3. Shroud right outside of the bomb site. Skadoodle's going to pick the cross, and he will find it. Not missing those.
I mean, I'm wondering if our crowd is going to run out of energy here, just like round after round. Cloud9, 7-0.
I believe in them. I believe in them.
I don't think there's any lack of faith in the Cloud9 side here. I mean, have we even heard any cheer for anybody else? What is this bias?
Right. Poor Method. Yep, it's definitely Cloud9's audience at the moment. Gonna have Skadoodle taking down Silent. Nice frag there, and well, Swag towards lower dark. That's what he wanted to set up in the last round, but he will come towards lower. Getting that frag now, breaking out towards middle. Fully white screen with the bomb is Justin. Swag with a CZ75. Davey all alone He'll find one, but nothing to clean it up. Shroud actually chimes in.
The timing of that was so good. Swag throws the flashbang off the wall. Simultaneously, his teammates coming into CT spawn and throwing the Molotov for the cross to B. So that player running out, I thought it was Justin, was blind and burning, trying to get out mid to B. Just doesn't work. And now if you're Method here, you don't know where these two ops are going to be. They're probably going to get aggressive on you. C9 has been given no reason to respect Method in this match so far. So these ops, they're going to go anywhere, and that's so hard to counter.
Yeah, certainly. Well, we even saw it, Swag pushing in an upper dark with one and such, and yeah, just some madness going on here, but they're making it work as, again, 8-0. Not a bad situation in that regard, and their monetary situation is phenomenal as well. We got 15. Freakish always a bunch of capped out. That is, yeah, definitely a good economic spot to be in, and I do believe that this pause is a tactical one from Method, as I guess 8-0, that's not a bad time to pull it.
I think Method would not take anything but a tactical pause at this point. The last match they were in was probably like 11, 12 pauses. And is it just Cloud9 playing on their level right now, or is it Method, like, granted they're a heavy underdog to begin with, but they just played a match that took 3-4 hours, and that's got to take a toll on you.
Yeah, no doubt about it. As it looks like we're going back live into the game, 5 seconds in freeze time here. So we'll see how things are going to go as the pause, again, seemingly one to fix some of the issues. We'll see if Method can find some sort of success as put a little pressure where it's long, nothing too aggressive though, more just some utility flying on over. Justin is going to stay positioned in the house, and actually Davey finding Skadoodle on Catwalk. That is definitely the opening they were looking for.
Definitely in Skadoodle. It looked like he had both of them lined up, but neither of them connected, and that's what I expected from Cloud9. Now with Catwalk with the AWP, I have no idea where they're going to be, but it's Method. Now, I think this is the first advantage they've had in around this match, but Nothing will be on the flank. If Method don't go soon, Nothing is going to ruin their chances in their first round, but he's going to go the long way ride all the way around into the spawn. But he can still line him up from here. He just has to find Silent as well. The flank comes through, and now Method is scratching their head. They're trying to initiate their plan, and it was foiled.
Shroud left to deal with some players coming up from the Catwalk area. Trevor, it's actually Arya to find him. 1-2. Towards long, looking for the spam. The recoil control. Freakazoid though close, and they did not expect that. Gets both of them. Excellent work by Freakazoid. The bait, the attention grab from Nothing, and Freakazoid comes up close.
It was so good. Okay, they lost Skadoodle on Catwalk. Swag and Skadoodle are doing whatever they please at the beginning of the round, just trying to get that advantage. So Nothing's answer, okay, we lost Skadoodle on Catwalk, Method's gone silent. So he pushes up long slowly and make sure, like, if there's any players there, he's at least going to get one kill. But that flank, so good from Nothing. Now Method spreading out majority towards B, have one player working along, that's Davey. Now it looks like they want to initiate on to, straight out mid B. I did not expect this one to happen. And they're going out pretty dry. There's not even a smoke up for the spawn yet. Questioning if they're planning on hitting. This is pretty ugly from Method right now. I don't know how to analyze it, but Justin giving them a chance, a small one.
We'll see if they can make this work. Silent does find Shroud. Hopping into the bomb site, Swag finds him midair. And it's Silent 1v2. He's got a minute to play with. Running through upper dark here. We'll see if Swag's gonna miss this one. Oh, okay, all right. Gives Silent a chance here. Drops the smoke, and he's gonna hold a bit of a different angle. Skadoodle coming up through the window. I don't think he spotted him, and Silent will find that frag. Creates a one-on-one, and now it's op v op. And we got a smoke in the mix.
Swag. He has so little HP. Silent with 15. Swag has to avoid getting shot with the Yop. Swag is going to get it done. 10-0. Cloud9 have lost one round this entire tournament.
That is incredible.
I think that says it all.
Yep, indeed it does. 11th round rather, about to go live, and well, forced by from the T side, and keep themselves around 2K and such. Got all the loss bonus in the world, so we'll be able to still buy in the next, and gonna try to bet it on a long play. Shroud will be there. Seemingly taking them all down. Nothing as well. The crossfire is a sound when Arya Nothing. But Strebber at last one up. 20 hit points. Tries for the one tap. He only had 3 bullets. Well, the Shroud finds the reload though, and
Come on, Shroud.
All right, there we go. There we go. Shroud gets the job done in the end, only losing nothing.
Took him a while, but got it done nonetheless. And he begun that round so well. The timing of the nade shredded the HP of Method. A lot of them were already halved upon exiting long. He got the frag onto the first player. Their spawn was a bit staggered, so that kind of threw him off as well. 11-0. Can you improve on a 16-1? That's absurd.
About to find out as see JV heading out catwalk. It's upped by Skadoodle. Up and drop. Swag gonna follow it up towards middle onto Silent. 3 left alive, nothing. Pushing long. Takes down Arya. Like you had stated, there's no reason for them not to find these kind of aggressive plays.
No, I mean, why stop peeking if you're winning the game every single time?
Oh man!
Method have to give them a reason to stop going so peaky, but I don't see it happening at this point. 11-0, 1 player remaining in the 1-on-5 economic damage. I mean, I guess Cloud9, it's not out of control, but it's too late in the half to have real impact. Justin gonna get 1, but way too many players to deal with on Cloud9. But they're playing a bit more risky this time than the previous one versus a whole bunch, but doesn't matter. It's 12-0. I don't know what to say, Chad. This is a massacre.
This most certainly is. Freakazoid 8-1-1. Just not even a lot of frags really on the T side. Not like the rounds really have been getting very close, to be fair. So
there was one on.
Right. Yeah. There was. Right. Indeed. 13th round, and that's the extent of the success. Well, let's see what they can do. Swag, yet again, finding a pick towards lower dark. Switches to the CZ75. Silent is near.
This deja vu from last round. It just started the same way.
Skadoodle finding another one in middle. Swag pop flashing out. Oh, I'm sure he would love to sprint on out there. And, well, probably had an opportunity. Justin through the crack of the door. Silent will drop Swag. A 2-on-4 here.
2-on-4, another bleak situation. This has got to be becoming all too familiar for Method. They want to go for a mid to be split. Lost one of their prongs. Down to JV. Barely down to a 1-on-3. They're losing way too much HP. 13-0. I mean, we're already at the point where this is where your optimism comes in, and I need some of that. But I mean, I don't think there's a chance.
Yeah, well, considering when Complexity was going up against them, and then just again the one round, and like, yeah, Cloud9 is looking very, very dominant. This is a terrifying team to be moving up against, and like we had stated, CLG being out and such, we'll see who's going to pose a threat. As Swag will find another pick here in middle. Arya dropping, and Method just left scratching their head, trying to figure out what they should be trying to do here. Freakazoid was pushed up to a smoke, but we'll retreat here as it dissipates.
So where does Method try to take this? I mean, they need the last 2 rounds as well as pistol. So unpredictable, like what Cloud9 is going to do with these AWPs every single round. It's way too late in the half to make some sound adjustments to follow up on. Man, just a bloodbath of Method players.
Right.
I'm trying, Chad. I'm trying to.
It's a massacre. Unfortunately, there's no other way to spin it. 45 seconds remain. We're going to see the bomb on Justin here. And, well, solo play. Going to try and make it work by himself. Little does he realize Shroud. Oh, doing Shroud. All right. Shroud's going to get Strebber. It's nothing going to take down Justin. Only Silent left as...
I want to hear the comms in that situation. Shroud's like, there's one guy out. There could be more coming. Or maybe you wanted to knife him or something.
Yeah, I'm unsure if that was going on there. All right, Skadoodle goes down. Silent with 2 for himself with 18 seconds left on the clock. Well, it does look like they're going to beat them a little bit here. And actually, no, it looks like Shroud, saying in chat, he just didn't understand what he was trying to do. And yeah, the way Justin was peeking out, it was a bit of an odd one, but again,
he's gotten mesmerized. What is he doing?
I think Shroud's he's probably comfortable at the moment. I don't know, 14-0. I don't think he's worried.
No, not at all. But I guess, yeah, just mesmerized, like, are you going to come out? I'm waiting for your teammates. I want more than 1 kill. 14-0. Good God, that scoreline. Potentially a 16-0, improving on a 16-1.
Silent take it down, Skadoodle. They will find a 4-on-4. Quick play towards the catwalk area. Shroud able to take down Silent. And a nice pop flash there. They're all white screen inside of a smoke. Now lined up a firing squad, but it is going to be Shroud. Actually, nothing to deal the damage. Swag with the one onto Arya as well, and 15-0, the Dream. Well, it's one round away.
The dream or the nightmare.
Yeah, this is true.
You never want to get 16-0 by anybody, even the best in the world. Come by one round, and they're going to have one last chance on pistol. But what they'd have to do to come back in this situation, I just think it's insurmountable.
Yeah, indeed is. Just want to take a moment, thank some of our sponsors. Again, OP Skins. If you guys need to sell some skins, definitely check out their marketplace. Esport Gaming as well. If you guys want to do some real money betting, check out their service.
I think the odds on Esport Gaming was 1.1 something for Cloud9 here, so that is ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, Justin is going to play that Kerrigan spot near the Fire in the Flames, near Carr. And he does get 2 for it. And, well, that's Davey with the dualies. He'll drop the bomb, but Swag taking him down there after. And that will be the B-bomb site. Nothing coming up on the flank here. 2v4, looking like they might not find that 16-0.
Swag has found a dig. His teammate goes down, though. And that is going to be one round. I mean, kind of want to get a clap going from that or something.
Right. Can we get... Oh, boy. All right.
Jokes aside, I mean, the comeback, 14 rounds in a row. No, Chad, no.
Yeah, on Dust 2 as well,
Yeah, way too much random stuff can occur.
We'll see, though, as 17th round now going live. No force buy from the T side. Well, they got a bomb plan to last. That third round AK buy in. Shroud does find Justin. Strebber taking him down thereafter, but looks like Cloud9, nothing thinking about getting peaky. It's going to be Swag with the Deagle. Finds Davey in middle, and, well, Strebber does fire back yet again, but 3-on-3.
And Cloud9, they actually stay so they get on an eco Swag. This guy, still 2 more targets left. I mean, we don't get to see this much anymore, and boy, do I miss it.
Yeah, Swag good. Looks towards pit. Strebber will be able to deal with them, so 2-on-2. You see the jump peek here from Arya. Strebber, he is very low. It's only Skadoodle now. He's going to try to rotate around, looking to find that P250 headshot here. Against Strebber, very low. One clicked, and now it's only Arya as he's sticking the bomb, and he will find the defuse at the very last moment. Skadoodle with the frag, but second round for Method.
Yeah, forget not that was an eco round.
Yeah, exactly.
They killed so many people. They're going to have a better buy than the team that just won in this situation.
Yeah, you don't. Quite hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah.
As, well, we'll see how this round goes. I would expect Cloud9 to close it out here, but see here, Silent going down. Strebber down to half hit points as they're trying to work towards long A. Justin goes down inside of the smoke. Shroud to deal the damage. Swag onto Davey. Strebber drops. It's only Arya, and that'll be that. 16-2. Cloud9 have lost 3 rounds total.
3 rounds total. I mean, at that pace, they could play a couple more tournaments, I'd say. In order for them to lose at this pace is absurd. But
yeah,
so they didn't improve on the 16-1 score, but 16-2, it's not so bad.
I think they'll take it. Yeah, no, not a bad score line at all. So I do believe we've got one more match for you guys here on stream number 1 or 2.
Stream number 1, yeah.
Yeah, stream number 1, we got one more. So we're going to get that lined up. So don't go too far, guys. Again, we apologize for all the delays, but we're going to get this sorted out. As taking a quick break, but we'll be back with another best of 1. You're watching the RGN Pro Series Championship on Azubu.